All right, so I didn't get a chance to make it out to Harris Lake today, so I'm gonna hit the trails right across the street from my house. These trails would be, I guess, considered unsanctioned, someone said. So it's actually just some trails that some people just came out and did on their own. They're pretty fun. Pretty much the reason why I went and got a mountain bike, realizing now that I had these trails right across the street from my house. My daughter calls this the creepy tunnel. So I found these trails because this main trail here, I started doing it with my kids when lockdown first happened and they were home from school. So if we were just to go straight, this is just a big main trail that would take you to a creek that they would play at. And the more we walked, the more, like, I don't know if you can see like the little skinny and that thing up over that. I'm about to ride on that. That wasn't there the first time. But I started noticing little trails off of this main trail and realized that someone came in and built a bunch of single track. So once I found that out, I realized I needed to get a mountain bike. So I'm gonna do a little riding on the single track. Oh shoot. Woo! All right, and then right here there's a double. I'm not quite ready for it yet because there's a big gap, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna be hitting soon. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Really should just be right across the street from my house. I don't even have to get in the car to come and do this. Now, on this ride is my first ride with some actual mountain bike shoes. I went and got myself a pair of the 510 free rides, not the pros, just the regular free rides. I gotta say, first impression is pretty awesome. My feet have not slipped once yet. Uphills are not my favorite. All right, so there should be a spot here. I might have missed it, dang it. Or I can head off to the right, but I missed it. Yeah, that's all right. So there's actually a whole little network of little trails here. So let's see. So I could go down the road here. That would take me back to that main trail. But I will stay in the woods and stick with this little single track. Or we'll walk the trail. It's kind of hard with all these pine needles because there's a lot of deer back here. So there's a lot of little deer trails that they make that I keep on confusing for the actual trail. Oh, slipperier than I thought. And this is very for me right now, it's pretty technical. Of course, there's a lot of off-camber, a lot of roots, and a lot of tight trees that like you can barely get your handlebars through, which makes it fun though. A lot of switchbacks. All right, so if I went straight here, that would take me to actually a bunch of trails. On this side is where there's a lot more network of trails, where from my house to here, there's really only one single track on one side of that main trail and one on the other, where here there's a lot. So I'm actually going to go down this way first. So if I was actually to stay on that main trail, the one I would be walking, that I would walk with my kids, that's where most of the quads and people on dirt bikes, motorcycles go. So this would take us right back if I went right. Now I'm going to get back into the single track here. I could have gotten to this spot going in the other way, but I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to come in this way. Oh, that was a nasty spider web. I'm going to go in this way and then come out on that side. A lot of spider webs in here. It's even worse at dusk. They really come out then. See all the tight trees? I caught a shoulder on one that was pretty good the other day. Wow. But it really makes it good for learning how to control your bike, which is good. It's actually right about here. Might have been one we just passed that I bumped my shoulder on the other day. Little jump here to a big hole, which is not fun, but oh, deer, lots of deer in here. I misshifted. Little uphill climb, which is not my favorite. Okay, now this, if I was to go straight that way, would take me to where I could have went in. And if I went right, then it would take me to where I just went through. But now I'm going to go this direction, which will keep me in the woods and these single tracks. Lots of switchbacks. All right, so I decided to not really record any more uphills because I take so long, because I don't Not in the best shape for uphill, as you can tell by the way I'm breathing. And then I don't exactly have the bike built for uphill, which just even adds to the misery. So I'm just gonna record downhills for the most part. And I just got to the next one. So here we go. All right, another choice. I'm gonna go this way. Like I said, on this side, there's a lot more trails to choose from. They all come out at the same spots and they're not hugely different. They like kind of feed back into one another, but at least you still have some options, which is fun because I've been noticing that each option, they have like a different type of feature. On this side, it is the ways to get over a little creek. So some have bridges, some have skinnies. So that's kind of fun. So I think I'm gonna be crossing over soon. I think that this one is a bridge. Whoa, maybe not. Every time I think I'm crossing, it switches back. So this isn't quite an uphill, so I won't stop recording quite yet. If you haven't been able to tell in here, it's got something going on with my derailleur. All right, so this has nothing, just a drop. And there's some, I'll try to find the bridge. So I believe I found one bridge of like someone made it with like a pallet, I believe, possibly, or actual 2x4s or wood or something. And then there's another bridge, but that one was totally made with actual, like a tree. Someone cut a tree up and made a bridge that way. All right, so now I'm at a little fork. If I go this way here, which would have been to my left, that will take me, I can go that way and then connect to another trail that would take me to that creek that I was saying that I would go to with my kids, or I could just stay on it, loop around, and it would actually come out right here with the one in front of me. I'm actually going to take this one here, and that's going to bring me right back across where I was on a different trail, but then hook me back up to the same trail that I was on, and then I'm going to come out at that spot where I crossed over that field. I'm going to come out where I said I could go in. I'm going to come out there, and I'm just going to backtrack my whole ride, and then to end the ride, I'm going to hit that trail that I meant to do in the beginning where I missed the right-hand turn. I'm going to look for the left, and that'll take me on a little loop, and I can show you I'm going to stop and show you a really crazy step down that someone made that I've never even seen anyone else really ride back here, so I definitely never seen anyone hit it, but it's pretty sick. So again, I'm gonna edit out all of the uphills because that'll take up too much time on the video, but I'll do all the downhills and all the fun single track stuff. So here we go. This should take me to that. I believe this is going to take me to that bridge. That's the man-made one. The one that was made out of the tree, if I'm correct. Yeah, so this was like made out of tree. It's kind of sketchy in a way. Almost doesn't look like it's going to work, but it does, because you can't really see any support in the middle, but there is. And this is pretty new. It looks like that this trail was just made and that bridge might have just been put up, because I just found it the other day. This might actually take me back across now. I don't remember. I thought it took me back into that other trail, which it does, possibly, yes. All right, so now I'm back on another trail. All right, now I'm gonna go this way. And this is gonna pop me out on that trail that I was on that had that jump. Oh, I actually missed it, damn it, because it's right there. Oh, crap. That's right. Pretty soft. Okay, it's gonna kick me onto it right up here, I think, or man, I might be on it now. Wow. I am super lost, super confused. Actually, I think I'm gonna wind up going back over that creek. Yep, there's the bridge to go back over. But I'm actually gonna turn around and go left off of this. I just wanted to hit this instead of going in here like I could have. I wanted to do that little bridge. All right, so this is where I'm going to pick up that trail. So this is the trail that I was already on that had that little jump. Right, it was right back there. All right, I'm gonna stop recording here because it's uphill. All right, and that's where I popped out earlier. So I popped out right there earlier and I went down that way. So I'm just gonna go back through here. I could go back down where I was and make a right and still get home. But again, that's the thicker or the wider trail, not the single track, not the stuff that the mountain bikers built. So I'm gonna just backtrack everything, go this way. Follow my popcorn trail that I left. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Didn't realize that turn was so tight. All right, so battery went on the GoPro, died on me. Just got home. Okay, now just a quick little video. I didn't get to go out to Harris Lake today because I wound up having to do some other stuff. I'm trying to get out at least every Wednesday, if not more, but at least on Wednesday, by Wednesday, I should say, to get some riding in to make a video and have it out either Wednesday or Thursday. So be nice to get a chance. I have these trails. Big reason I don't really go over to these trails now during the day is because my main goal right now is to practice jumping, and over there I'm by myself, so it's more of a safety thing in case I do wind up falling and getting hurt. There's no one else around, so I'd be just basically stuck out there if I couldn't make it out. Like if I would break my ankle or something like that, it'd take me a while to get out. Where at Harris Lake I park right next to one of the parking lots, so there's people in and out all the time, so I could just stay there until someone could help me. Not that someone should have to help me, but I look at it like if it was the other way around, I of course would help somebody, at least call the ambulance for them or something like that. So I just decided to take a little bit, I'll do the single track at my house. I do that almost every day. I try to do that just to build up my cardio. I just try not to jump or anything or anything. So again, I just wanted to at least get something out there to show that little trail that I have, what got me back into it. And then also wanted to show you, these are the shoes that I just got. So the 510, the Prime Blues, the Free Rider edition, not the Pros, just the regular Free Rider. Again, a buddy of mine recommended. I saw them on obviously on mountain bike videos, people have them, and I just didn't really think it'd be that much of a difference compared to my Vans, but I did slip a lot wearing my Vans. And I slipped a couple times with these maybe. And one was because I went through a stream and my foot got wet. And when I went to crank, it slipped a little bit. Another one was because I was bouncing around on some roots. Besides that, they never slipped once. So I'm glad these were a good investment. I'm glad that I got these. I definitely recommend them. Obviously, I have like 14 people that watch my videos, so this isn't some sort of paid endorsement. I like them, so I figured I would give my review on a thumbs up for them. That's it. Hope you stay till the end. Sorry this one sucked too, but I promise they'll get better. Thanks.